And the first thing we're going to need is a library of objects we can choose from to build up our cartoon. And bearing in mind that this course is aimed primarily at people like me who are not confident in their own drawing ability, I'll begin by showing you where other people have already drawn every conceivable object for us. And wasn't that really nice and thoughtful of them? ComicBookPlus.com has thousands of comic books available to download, which are all in the public domain. Now, I don't want to go into a long, detailed explanation of what the public domain is, beyond there's no legal copyright holder for any of the work that you'll find here, which means that you or I or anybody is well within their rights to use it however they choose. And we'll be using it to build up this collection of isolated objects that we can use as elements in all our unique cartoon designs. For the style of cartoon I sell, the humour section is as good a place as any to start. There's some pre-Tom and Jerry stuff drawn from Hanna-Barbera artists, so it matches what you see in your head when somebody says cartoon. For example, having found this panel in a comic, I used the same method I taught you in video 2 for turning my photo into a line drawing to create this cartoon cat that I'm free to use as many times as I want to. I did the same thing with this panel to get a reusable sign. And from this one I got a ping pong table that I can now use in any design I want to. Here are panels containing other animals I found in just the one comic book, along with a car and a wrapped present. Every portrait we do is going to need a body, so your first job is to find some bodies you can use as a common starting point for lots of different cartoons. For example, a body like this is probably suitable for more women than something like this one, lovely as she is, simply because of the amount of clothes they're wearing. She's not flashing as much flesh as some of the jungle princesses do, but even so, unless you've been specifically asked not to, you'll want to keep your cartoons fully clothed. Basic bodies like these we can add any subject's face to without them taking offence. Then you'll need a few hand positions so that we can include a couple of the person's interests as part of their actual body rather than just in the background. For example, this hand belongs to a scientist, but swap what it's holding and our new person's a wine drinker. And this book could have any title you want on it. You can find bodies that are actually playing sports or musical instruments if you want to make that the entire focus of your cartoon. If you do that, references to the person's other hobbies will need to appear in the background, on the walls or on the floor. So do take a good look around Comic Book Plus. There is so much there that there's really no need for you to ever go anywhere else. It may just take an awful lot of looking through comic panels until you find the perfect drawing. The search bar can help a little bit, since people will have noted the general theme of each story. If you search for chef, for example, you will get a list of results just like you would in Google. But you've got to flick through each story to find the pots and pans you're looking for.